You really can't argue with this right here, guys. This is CardanoScan.io, and all this is a Cardano blockchain explorer. And what we love about blockchain, what we love about distributed ledger technology is that there's no secrets. Everything is completely transparent. You can come here and you can view everything that's going on all of the blockchains. So what we see here is that the Cardano blockchain is only doing about 60,000 transactions per second. So that's not a whole lot. So kind of what I warned might happen, as we see over here that Cardano has retraced a little bit, currently trading at $2.10 and holding the number 5 spot by market cap, down as we see BNB has rallied a little bit of late. And this is kind of what I warned might happen with Cardano, with ADA, right? We launched smart contracts. Yeah, everybody's all excited. We have smart contracts available on Cardano, but now what? We don't have a lot of transactions. We don't have a lot of development going on the Cardano network, and that's a little bit scary. I know as things progress, and they are obviously a phased development plan with peer-reviewed papers, but look, it's a 6-year-old project, and as we look at this right here, Cardano price paints death cross with ADA at 2-month low versus Bitcoin. And this is not good news here, right, guys? So look, the death cross is when the asset short-term moving average crosses below the long-term moving average. But what it means is generally a bearish sign. And for Cardano on Tuesday, the 50-day EMA exponential moving average dropped below its 100-day moving average. And if you look over here, this is what that looks like, guys. So here are the moving averages. So you see this one coming down below. Also, what we had here, if you look right here, we had this break in this 8-month-old support line broken for Cardano. So that's not very good news there. Previously, when this has happened for ADA at previous times, back in September of 2020, we saw it drop almost 38, almost 39% against Bitcoin after painting that death cross. Similarly, back in May 12th of 2019, 62.5% price decline. And that was right here, guys. You can see what happened. So we had the death cross here and just absolutely catastrophic collapse for Cardano. So we might have things piling up that just lead us to believe it could be some bearish times, a little bit of a drop in price for the price of ADA. And if you look here as well, additionally, we have this inverse cup and handle that's forming here. So we talk sometimes with the bullish signal of the cup and handle, but the inverse cup and handle means it's generally a bearish trading signal, guys. So you see here, the inverse cup forming here, the handle forming here, could be looked at as a bearish sign as we look at all of these things piling up for ADA, and they are nowhere near some of the other projects as we will see here today. So I want to show you about one, guys, but first I want to take a look, as we talk about transaction volume, we talk about certain things when you're looking for a layer 1 blockchain solution to invest in, right? You want to pick something that's obviously interoperable. Cardano has that, so does everybody else. You also want to pick something that developers are developing on. Cardano, I'm not sure if they have that right now. And you also want to pick the one that, is easy to use. So we're a little bit too early to find out which one is easy to use for the end user. But look, if you look over here at Harmony One, which is an up and coming level 1, layer 1 blockchain, they're doing between 1 million and 2 million transactions per day compared to 50 to 60,000 on the Cardano network. So why is that? Well, there's a couple of reasons. One, Harmony One's a lot faster, so they can do a lot more transactions than Cardano. Just because we have smart contracts available via the Alonzo hard fork, we're still light years away from Voltaire and Basho and scalability. So look, governance is on the way, scalability is on the way, but it is not here right now. Harmony One has that. They're able to do 1 to 2 million transactions per day, and no one's really talking about them compared to the level of ADA and Cardano. And Harmony One also has a lot of tokens that have already launched on their blockchain. You see these HRC20 tokens. If you look here, hundreds and hundreds of tokens have already launched on this chain. And if you look over here, if you're wondering the difference between HR721 and HR1155, both have to do with their NFT tokens. But you see here, there are 2 current smart contracts that we utilize, 721 and 1155, which is an upgrade on 721, but both having to do with non-fungible tokens. The 1155 is a dual purpose fungible and non-fungible token that allows for limited amounts of copies to be available of an asset. So this is their standard. The 721 is their standard NFT token standard, and the other one is a dual purpose token there. But a lot of projects already launch on this very, very developed ecosystem. You also have the Fantom network, and Fantom probably gets less press, less publicity than either of these two, either Harmony One or Cardano, obviously. And they're even doing between 600 and 800 up to 1 million transactions per day. And obviously a lot faster network, but still, look, you have to pick ones that are nowhere near the level of Cardano, because Cardano right now, if you look here, guys, currently at a $70 billion market cap right here. So when you look at these other ones, these Harmony Ones, these Fantoms, the other one that we're going to look at here today, these are nowhere near the market cap of Cardano, but the maturity of the ecosystem, the capabilities of the network is 10 times greater. So that's why I'm really excited about what I'm going to show you today. And the one I want to talk about is really outside of the top 250 at this time, and that is Telos. And if you look up for the ticker, it's TLOS. Fast, scalable, decentralized finance is here with Telos. And look, Telos hasn't been doing it quite as long as Cardano. Cardano's been around for over 6 years at this point, and still they're only at this level. Telos is something that people are actually using, and they have their block explorer as well. You can come here and check this out. They're up to now, they're gaining a lot of accounts every single day, a lot of account holders every single day. You can come, you can view their live transactions, updating, they're minting, they're writing, they're minting new NFTs. And what Telos is really focusing on is creating this all-encompassing ecosystem where you can mint NFTs. They have a lot of ease of use for gaming consoles. And look, focused on real world use and adoption, and they are already starting to prove that with some of their partnerships that they've started to focus on here with Microsoft, with Siemens, with Cisco, guys. So look, they have a lot of nice functionality. Their token has a lot of use case because it's the gas of the Telos network, and it's also a governance token. They're doing a lot of things here. If you look here, they don't do any front running on transactions, which I really like. If you're familiar with using the Ethereum blockchain, look, the whole ability to front run transactions, especially when you're talking about something like DeFi or trading, really take that out for you guys. Game changer. One blockchain, two leading protocols. They are built on the EOS IO, first smart contract platform to be built on that, guys. And they also have the integration of Solidity, Ethereum virtual machine, which they've done several upgrades on. So a lot of people are just introducing their Ethereum virtual machine on their blockchain. Not only has Telos introduced it months ago, they've done upgrades on this virtual machine, perfecting it, guys, trying to make this a better platform to use. And that's really what it's all about for Telos. As you read more and more about this project, which gets me excited, you can come over here, guys. They do have their app already available. You can connect your wallet. You can have one of these Telos wallets, connect your wallet, send funds, participate in their DeFi activities as well, guys. So really, really cool stuff. And this is interesting. If you look over here, compare and contrast. So we have Telos, we have ADA, we have Matic, and we have ETH. And you can see the transactions per second. And we all know Ethereum's not doing 20 transactions per day, more like 12 probably. Cardano, probably about 250, that's about right. But look, they also are not using as much energy, and we'll talk about that in a minute as well. But no front running, as I mentioned, it's a governance engine. All of these things already built in. So like where Cardano and ADA want to be in like 2 to 3 years, that's where Telos is right now. And I think you're going to start seeing a lot of acceptance and a lot of adoption of this blockchain. So definitely put this on your radar, because if you look over here, guys, the TLOS token currently trading at 87 cents USD, but look at this market cap, only $211 million. So when you look at something like Cardano, and I'm not going to say Telos is going to overtake Cardano, especially not overnight, but look at things like Terra Luna, look at things like AVAX, these layer 1 blockchains that have just exploded in popularity and growth with market cap over the past 6 months to a year, and put Telos in that situation. So look at AVAX with a market cap of just over $12 billion USD. So you have 200 million versus 12 billion. This one can pop really fast, guys, and can really, really explode. So that's why I'm really excited about that. And another thing to look at, right? It's not just all about money and making money, although that's a large part of it. How Telos leads the way in sustainability with ESG compliant blockchain. And look, ESG is going to be something that becomes increasingly popular as we move forward with blockchain technology. As Bitcoin and proof of work has begun to get a little bit of a bad, dirty name, ESG, proof of stake, is proving or trying to work the other way. And really quickly, ESG is the environmental, social, and governance. And this is a set of criteria, standards that has been established for the crypto industry. And environmental considerations include companies' energy use and pollution. We've talked about with proof of work being a very so-called dirty protocol. Social criteria often examine how a business carries out its relationships, not only with other business partners, but also its employees and its customers. And governance concerns generally relate to how transparent the company is. So we talked about how we love blockchain and why we love distributed ledger. And one of the big reasons, the key reasons is the transparency, right? We're sick of being lied to, whether it's government agencies or just our banks, trading companies, everybody that we do business with seemingly lying to us. And governance on these crypto blockchains is what really, really attracts some people. Really a nice standard, and they are leading the way when you look as far as some of these other blockchains. So look at XRP, look at ETH, not even ETH 1.0, but ETH 2.0. They are leading the way amongst all of these blockchains, even the Visa network. So really a lot of things to be excited about with TLOS. And I think it's just really important to note the market cap. So you have $200 million. So for this to get to $1 billion, it would have to 5x. For this to get to somewhere near what AVAX is, 16 billion, it would have to 32x. If you're looking to buy Telos, it's available right here. You can get it at KuCoin, Gate.io. PancakeSwap is where I got it. You can also get it on Uniswap, just you're gonna have to pay the heavy Ethereum fees. One thing that's not listed on this list here, you can also get it on Nudex, which is an exchange on the EOS blockchain. So if you have EOS, you can trade it for your TLOS. And if you are going to use PancakeSwap, I always recommend that you just go through the actual website, because then you know when you come over here, you're going to have the right contract address already populated for you. You can load it up here and you'll be able to trade with your BNB. You'll just connect your wallet address and you'll be able to move forward that way. So that's how I did it, guys. So in my opinion, there is a lot to be excited about with Telos. And if blockchain was a true meritocracy, meaning we weren't so influenced by how handsome Charles Hoskinson is and how shiny his beard is, I think Telos would be at the top of the list based on their technology. So let me know what you guys think. And if you want to know how I think Ethereum may explode to $6,500 this year, 2021, check out this video right here. Until the next time, be safe.